Horsepower management, cool term. Let's use it. They use it. And we all have it now. But Bobcat says, Bobcat horsepower management automatically adjusts the loader drive system to maximize pushing and digging power while minimizing your chance of stalling. We get that, sounds good. Unlike other anti-stall systems, Bobcat horsepower management lets the operator obtain maximum engine and drive torque to match the toughest digging conditions. If you prefer to work without it, simply disengage with the push of a button. What does all that mean, Larry?
Well, I get, some of these words are really confusing because I know how this test is going to go. It says, unlike other anti-stall systems, Bobcat horsepower lets the operator obtain maximum engine and drive torque to the toughest conditions. Maximize pushing and digging power while minimizing your chances of stalling. Boy, those sounds like, you know, like I would think any anti-stall system would be, right? That's what anti-stall is all about. You're not going to kill the engine. So you can do this with every Bobcat model out there. This is a great demo. So you could do it pushing into a pile. We're going to show you climbing a hill here. So both machines are in 2-speed, and you would think the horsepower management system would, you know, as you go up the hill, charging is going to downshift and keep you from stalling on that engine. So we got the Deere and the Bobcat. We got the Deere 323 out there and a Bobcat T650. And on the count of 3, these guys are going to charge this hill and try to climb it up, and we're going to see what happens. So, by the way, the Bobcat anti-stall button is in the on position, just to clarify that for everybody here. There's no fakery here. So, on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3, go. John Deere slows down a bit. Oops. Horsepower management system kicks in. Whoa, big cloud of black smoke on the Bobcat. I think the engine stalled. He's going to roll down the hill, give it another shot. John Deere's already up at the top of the hill, heading home. Come on, Aaron. Oh, boy, you can hear the engine pull down and snuff out again. He started it up. All right, he's going to creep it up in low range this time. The John Deere already went off into the sunset, heading back home. And finally, the Bobcat got up to the top of the hill. Bring her home. Let me summarize what we got here. Okay, the Doosan anti-stall or horsepower management, and everybody offers horsepower management with their controls. If you have manual controls, well, the operator's the horsepower management man, right? They're the ones that are controlling the horsepower management. But with controls, you know, which both machines were, prevents engine snuff during initial load only. So when he first went up the hill there and he hit a load, it prevented it, but as you continue to load it, it snuffs out. So easily could snuff any of these Bobcats pushing into a pile, pushing into a load, going up a hill. You have to actually back off on the sticks, otherwise it will snuff the engine. Horsepower manage automatically disengages. If you put the Bobcat into a creep mode, you don't have horsepower management. Deere advantage, it's nearly impossible to snuff our engine at wide open throttle. Both these were at wide open throttle. It's specifically tuned to limit the engine RPM at peak torque, or to put it at peak torque so we get maximum power, and it remains active even when you're in the creep mode. Those are key advantages of the Deere over the Bobcat. Go take an Bobcat and push into a pile and just keep pushing with your joystick and you'll snuff the engine.